Hunter Biden's officially broke. He just asked a judge to toss a laptop lawsuit because he's millions in debt and can't afford his lawyers. Hunter says it's hard for him to make a living. That's strange. An Ivy League educated lawyer and energy expert with international business experience can't find a steady job in the new golden age, even though he's the smartest guy Joe Biden knows. Hunter sold 27 pieces of art totaling over $1 million before 2023. But then his dad dropped out and he only sold one. Nobody's buying the paintings now that daddy's back in Delaware. Funny how the Bidens cry poor as soon as they're out of government. That should tell you everything about where the money's coming from. The government's supposed to be working for you, making politicians and their friends rich. That's what DOGE is all about. Democrats used to pretend they supported that.
What should be easy is getting rid of the pointless waste and stupid spending that doesn't benefit anybody. Waste we should be getting rid of even if we didn't have a deficit. Did you know the federal government pays for a website devoted to a folk music ensemble made up of forest rangers? They're called the Fiddlin' Foresters. I'll put their music on my iPod, but I'm not paying for their website.
Obama even appointed his own DOGE czar.
Starting today, I've asked the vice president to lead a renewed effort to hunt down misspent tax dollars in every agency and department of this government. We're calling it the Campaign to Cut Waste, and I know Joe's the right man to lead it, because nobody messes with Joe.
We're not just eliminating fraud and waste. We hope to be instilling an entire new culture that not only our administration, but every succeeding administration will in fact pursue.
But a few years later, when Joe was sitting in the Oval, he didn't cut fraud, waste, and abuse. He multiplied it. Biden's Inflation Reduction Act was a Trojan horse for the Green New Scam. That was run by Hillary's hatchet man, John Podesta. And he says he has nothing to do with who got the money, but big surprise. Biden and Obama's friends got rich. The Free Press found that when Biden announced he was giving out money to fight climate change, Democrats and donors with ties to Biden and Obama lined up for grants. Some of them even formed new nonprofits right after they heard about the climate cash. Stacey Abrams was hired by a group called Rewiring America. Then they were awarded $500 million in taxpayer money. Ari Matsuiak is the CEO of that same organization. He worked in the Obama administration and donated thousands to Kamala. Beth Baffert is the CEO of the Climate United Fund, which got $7 billion of your money. $7 billion. Beth worked for the Obama campaign and White House earlier in her career, but told Primetime there's no relationship between Climate United and any political party. I'm sure of it. Richard Kaufman also worked for Obama, and he's a big-time donor, big time. He sent over $500,000 to Democrats. He got a good return on his investment, though. His group, Coalition for Green Capital, got $5 billion. Oh, but they say they're nonpartisan. The Opportunity Finance Network was awarded more than $2 billion. Their CEO, Harold Pettigrew, who got the job months before the grant's application went public, worked under Biden. If you want to get rich quick, start a nonprofit.
The government-funded NGOs are a way to do things that would be illegal if they were the government, but are somehow made legal if it's sent to a so-called nonprofit. But these nonprofits are then used to, people cash out these nonprofits. They become very wealthy through nonprofits. They pay themselves enormous sums through these nonprofits.
And how many NGOs?
I think there's a total number of NGOs, probably millions, but in terms of large NGOs, tens of thousands.
If Democrats were really concerned about climate change, why are they funneling cash to all their friends instead of just sending it directly to solar and wind companies? These people can't figure out how to run a company even with free money. Biden gave a solar panel company, Sunnova, a $3 billion loan. And now they say they're about to go bankrupt. Why'd Sunnova get the check? Well, it doesn't hurt that Sunnova's director served on a board with the head of Biden's energy loan program. Joe basically made a big mess giving our money to his friends and didn't lower the Earth's temperature a smidge. Now it's time for the Trump team to prosecute graft and get us a refund.